All right, good morning, guys. How's it going? Just a little video here so that we can talk about the shift lights. A few people are definitely putting together some things. I did this initially thinking that we could do it another way, but currently we can only do it this way until we get an update or Haltech implements an official native shift light strategy. So what we can do right now is we can basically put a horizontal RPM bar that will allow a mask on top of it with basically holes poked out of it so that you can see behind it. And that way, when the bar passes through from behind, it starts filling out the holes. So I've got a nice little example here that'll let us, basically show how it works. So when you start, you've got to start RPM, and as the RPMs go up, you have this panel on top here with the RPM bar behind it. That's where you only see the holes. So basically, the holes are cut out of it. As the RPMs come up, I've set a min display of 6,000. So that way, they start at 6. They don't start all the way through. And as they go up, I've kind of calibrated in such a way where about each bar is about 500 RPM. So as it gets past red line, they all switch to red. So as you can see, I've got about the width of a light is about 500 RPMs. So that way, when they come up, you see them starting at a 6, 500, each 500 you get a light, and then as soon as it gets to the red line, which I've set in this example at about 8,800, and then they all switch to red. So the reason to use a min display and a min warning set to 6 is that way, as the RPMs come up, the images won't start filling out. They will only start filling out past 6,000. And then after the red line indication or the max warning, which is set to 88, then they all switch to red. Anyway, thought about thought you guys might like to see that. It's probably the only way to do it right now. The way to do it is this panel here will basically be a the RPM bar is behind a black mask that I've got with a specific shape back here, and then the holes are cut out of it. When you export a transparent PNG, you can cut out holes that way. What's behind is visible. So that's it for today. See you on the next one.